I just think he's really found his sound.
Kid Laroi has the potential to be bigger than Post Malone.
His face,
Bro, you're crying.
What is good, guys? Welcome back to the Versed podcast presented by Ever Defining, recorded at 6 Degree Studios. I'm Kay Leza.
I'm Gene.
DEAD, skin, sane.
I can't believe you did the look over, like you did the look over, like he ain't here. So yeah, Bills isn't here. Shout out to him. He had some other stuff he had to handle. Send in our thoughts and prayers to DG. Hopefully everything's
600%.
Is this the first night that we don't have Bills on the podcast?
This is the only time we haven't had Bills on the podcast.
Yeah.
First time for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the first time. Like any other time that he hasn't, we just haven't done an episode or something.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Like there's been some ones where it's just like we all mutually like, oh yeah, probably
Agreed on.
can't do this week. But anyway, how's everyone feeling?
Feeling pretty good, man. Pumped for this podcast.
Yeah. How you feeling, bro?
Fucking fantastic.
And I'm good too.
How are you feeling?
I'm good too, bro.
That's
good
great.
too. I'm tired now, but I'm good.
Yeah, man, name's been putting in work, yeah?
Yeah. We had a special guest in tonight, but yeah. But yeah, so a lot's been going on. The unfortunate news, I want to start off with, we want to send our condolences to Trouble's family, who just recently passed away, and
shot.
as well as
it was like a heart attack or something, wasn't it?
You got
Oh,
shot.
sorry, it was shot.
Yeah.
Shot, man.
and then also to Metro Boomin's mother, who passed away also. So
Great chat.
just want to send our condolences to that. We don't want to bypass that. Sending out our love, thoughts, and prayers to everyone, involved. But
Yeah, man. It's a good reminder. Like, it made me really want to, just chat to my mom a little bit more,
Yeah.
And, like, to my loved ones. And because time isn't granted. You know what I mean? And fuck, you can imagine, like, Metro Boomin, like, being one of the biggest producers. Like, he's always that busy. And, you know what I mean? Like, it's so tough, like, losing somebody that you love and you hold.
Well, it's
so
just
dearly.
because of how it happened too.
How it happens as well.
It doesn't. I feel for him. Thoughts and prayers with Metro Boomin, because that's too tough of a situation to even dive down. But now that we've done that, I guess we can get into the episode. So yeah, Post Malone just dropped an album.
Yep.
I gotta be honest, I haven't heard it, and I honestly thought it was a bit of a low key release.
I didn't see a lot of rollout for it.
No,
No.
he's moving different too. I watched interviews on him and he reckons that like he hasn't been feeling music for like a really long time.
I get
like
it,
doing
though.
it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, he's been active since, like, what, 2015, 16 with White Iverson and...
But he reckons that this is the album that he's actually like happy for it to come out.
Oh,
Like, he's
wow.
actually like happy like about this album, and he's like, I think I watched his Hot Ones and he was like even saying that like that he wasn't like feeling it for like a bit, and then like now he's like full like he loves this album. I feel like everybody says that when they release a new album, but
You have to. You can't say I'm putting out this product. Go check it out. But
Yeah.
it's bad.
But with Post Malone, like, I expect a Post Malone album to sound like a Post Malone album.
I wanted the first album to drop like Broken Whiskey Bottle though.
Yeah.
Like him singing, and then like second half of it's just like full drums and shit, but it was just like no drums. It was good.
I guess it fits the concept of the whole album, It's a little bit more melancholic and...
Cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He got a grill made for it and shit. That's fire.
I seen a lot of bad reviews, surprisingly, more than anything else.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I've only seen like bad reviews, and a lot of people just saying that they think it's an album to get out the deal type situation.
I wouldn't be mad.
There was a lot of issues with them getting a release date for a long time, and they were just reassuring the fans, like, like, we're trying to get the date. It's not us. Like, we're ready. It's just, other people, like, the label isn't ready. And a lot of people aren't feeling, and it was super quiet for a Post Malone album.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
like you
like-
said about the rollout and shit, so that might be what the deal is.
He's like he's in the top 1% for sure.
For sure.
Right. For the last couple of years, he's a name, a real big name.
Yeah.
In
He's a big
music,
fucking
not
guy,
in the
bro.
genre.
I think it's because, like, what set So Stoney was dope. Beer Bongs and Bentley was dope. But then I think what really made him hit the peak is Hollywood Bleeding.
There's one good song, like in my opinion, there was one good song, and it was the Ozzy and Travis Scott
The
song.
Ozzy Osbourne was lit, but there's the lead single, I think, for that album, the last album that he dropped before this one is Circles.
Oh, yeah.
And man, that was on every radio station, every shopping center. And I think that set a really high standard for the next Post Malone album. And because I kid you not, like that album for me was probably the best Post Malone album in terms of sound quality wise and the way everything sounded. It reminds me of how Justin Bieber's Purpose sounded.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? Like lush mix, big sound, a lot of reverb, and it's still clean. And this new album still feels like Post Malone.
But is there hits on it?
Hits, but it was a given hit. It was given hits. The one with the Roddy Ricch, of course, it's gonna be a hit.
Yeah.
You know?
And Leroy and shit.
Yeah, it wasn't. But the thing is, it was expected. Like it's gonna be a hit when Roddy Ricch is in it. But the substance in that song, I wasn't really feeling.
That's the second song too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it didn't even hit hard.
It didn't hit hard. Like I sang a bunch of brands and I'm feeling cooped up and let's party. Like, what is it? You know what I mean? Like I can't really relate to it.
Even his bars even his bars in the first song are like sort of like could do without this.
The craziest thing about this album, bro, is our boy Leroy, man. And this is I always say this to people, like even prior, like to him hopping on a song with Justin Bieber, is that Kid Leroy has the potential to be bigger than Post Malone and Justin Bieber. And you can see it in this record because when you hear Post Malone transition in the song transition from Post Malone to Kid Leroy, you can't tell that Kid Leroy is just been in the game or in the mainstream game for the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah,
like you can't really tell that he's so much younger than Post Malone.
Yeah,
you know you can
tier sort of thing.
But basically in the same tier. And Kid Leroy's only been really put on in this massive spotlight in the last 2 years. So
that's true. I mean, I haven't heard the project. I mean, I might try and listen to some stuff, but it might not happen. Like, I might not either. Yeah. Like, if we were to do a review, I'd obviously listen to it, but we haven't really said that we're gonna review it.
Well, there was other albums that came out that sort of overshadowed him in general. I don't know the names, but I think in my Spotify, he was overshadowed by other people.
Oh, well, he was the cover of New Music Fridays for here. Yeah. So, he got the biggest placements, it looked like. But
I feel like he'll always get that, though.
Yeah, yeah, he will. But that's the thing. It's not like it was just the full lead up wasn't there.
No,
I mean, he's going to get the coverage he's meant to get from, like Spotify is going to make him the cover artist for playlists and stuff. But
yeah, 100%.
But yeah, it was really, I find it really weird that it was such a like the label didn't back it. Because I feel like it is a big like label didn't back it.
And I didn't even know until I had a look at like new releases or something.
Yeah, I didn't know it was.
I know it was coming out. I know it was coming out, but I just didn't know when.
I did when the single came out. I didn't really hear or read anything about a Post Malone.
What single? The Roddy one.
Until it dropped. The Roddy Ricch feature one.
Oh yeah.
You know the craziest thing is it's harder for even like you have to be of a certain stature to announce an album 4 weeks or like a month away.
Yeah,
because people will forget.
100%.
People will forget for sure. Like you know, like
and there wasn't
Kendrick's wasn't even that long. It was like maybe 2-3 weeks. Yeah. But like he can do that. You know, Drake can do that.
And he pulled the numbers
for certain artists. Like I don't know how long. You know, I don't know how long Post Malone said it's coming, but
and there wasn't heaps of interviews, like you know how there's like heaps of interviews on the main radio fucking videos and shit on like YouTube. All of a sudden there was like probably not Drink Champs, Hot Ones, and then he like dropped it like a few weeks later, and like you know there wasn't big interviews. There was only like probably a few interviews just before it dropped.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's so many places to do interviews now that people are just getting way more selective with what they.
For sure.
And there's all good they're all good like places to do interviews, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean I guess that's all we can say on it. Like I don't Me and Deskin didn't listen to it, so
I listened to like the first bit of it.
Yeah.
But I was like literally in bed, and I was just like, "No, I'm just gonna listen to some hard shit."
It's hard. It's hard to listen to it just because like it's I don't know.
It's still Post Malone to me.
Yeah.
And like, don't get me wrong, like he is hard, but like it's just like you have to sift through like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
To find like the one banger.
Yeah.
And I was sort of wanted to listen to get to the Kid Laroi song, but then I was just like, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in other news recently, there's actually a couple things that we could pull out of this interview, but the one that I mean, not even for just for literally like every aspect of it, I wanted to dive into this subject. So Lil Yachty was on the Off the Record podcast with DJ Academics.
Yeah, word.
And this is just basically what he said about like his own music catalog that he has out right now.
I got some whack songs, you know, like
I agree with that.
Wait, you really think so?
I
don't think nobody who.
I hate every project I have ever put out until Michigan Boy Bro.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just because
Teenage Emotions?
I shit you not, bro. I always said this. If I could, like, if I had all the Master Show's albums, I would take them all off, and I would do a greatest hits. I would take my favorite songs from each one, and then put a greatest hits out, and take all them shits off. But I can't. But
really,
and it's so.
But in the moment when you turn that album in, or whatever album, like,
I was just young, bro. At the time, I was so young, and I was so ignorant to a point where like I just like really didn't give a fuck about it. So I did what I wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So like I was just like doing whatever I wanted to do. But even then, I was on Spotify yesterday, and I don't have Spotify. Do like I done made some.
Yeah. So
I agree with that. Honestly,
yeah, he sucks.
Oh man,
I'll tell you what, bro. Before you probably do what he's gonna do, I'll give him some flat, bro. When I seen him at, I think it was the Hidden Festival. Bro, his live show is good.
No, it wasn't.
His live show is good.
What, when he spent 15 minutes throwing out water bottles?
No, they were freaking throwing waters themselves, the fans.
No, he stopped the show.
Yeah, to throw out to them so then they could spray
it took 15 minutes, bro, and all you hear is doom, 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 doom.
But that's the thing, right? You can say that, and it took 15 minutes for them to throw it all out. But people they waited that full.
Oh, look how it went. Look how it went.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like have people wait for 15 minutes, and
I don't know if it was 15 minutes, but it felt like an
whatever
eternity.
it is,
It felt like
whatever
eternity.
they waited for to have them all wait, and then to have them still be interact that whole time, and then to get them like a group of people to do what you tell them to do. That means you're a A1 performer.
Yeah,
for sure.
Like if you get like bro,
Pharrell gets people to like kneel down, and like Slipknot get people to like kneel down, and that's a hard thing to do in a fucking concert, bro. Especially a festival.
Like if you can get a crowd to wave their hands from back and forth, like that's when you know you're you've done what you're meant 100%. To do. That. So it's like, yeah, but that's just to say that he but you do what you said.
I just don't get the Yachty sound. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a few bangers that he's got, and then I feel like his, like, I buzzed at his verse on the Donda album.
He does good.
I thought that shit was crazy.
He's good at feature verses.
He's good at features. I love what he did on the QC album when he actually raps hard. And the only album that I really like from him is Lil Boat, the very first one. And I think it was just because of that time we were younger, and it was sort of like the first sort of like album that he made, and it was banging. And the rest of that is just for me like I didn't get it. Like the sound wasn't there for me. Just didn't enjoy the whole sound. So I don't know. And I just don't think Lil Yachty is for me.
Well, technically it sounds like bubblegum rap, so like there's no substance to shit. But then that's just like old head shit. But then he does have bangers, like Coffins is crazy.
Word.
Like, you get what I mean? And like I started frothing him after like I think I seen like one reel of him performing. I don't know where it was, and he's just like walking out, dancing, spinning his fucking thing, and then he goes hard. I don't know what that song was, and then I think I heard Coffins like after that on like another reel, and I was like, this shit's hard as fuck. What do you mean?
But that was what's this? I think it was Rolling Loud live.
I think it was that one
during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And this guy was just performing live. I couldn't watch it, bro.
Oh no, it wasn't that one.
It was just full on autotune and just him by himself, and this motherfucker just really sat down and looked bored on this live stream for Rolling Loud, and I was like, yeah,
that's funny.
You know,
I tell you what, like as the years have gone on, like I never didn't like his music. I just didn't like gravitate towards it.
Word.
But I tell you, as a personality, he's really like
He's got it.
He's
100%.
He's a very like he's a switched on guy.
And his
Like,
shoe
very
game.
switched on, and he's
But his fashion's cool.
His shoe game's crazy.
yeah,
like,
and just as a like on that podcast too, like he's a very like humble dude, and also
100%.
like a big personality.
he lived with his mum like for like his first thing of his fucking career and shit. And I had all the homies come over and stuff, but like he used to live with his mum, I'm pretty sure. And then even like I think young Drew or someone goes into his fucking house and he's like, how much is this table? He's like 50 grand, don't touch it. Like just little like funny shits like that. And his shoe game's crazy.
Yeah.
Like his shoe collection is fucking wild.
Yeah,
For a young dude.
I used to love his TikToks and like his Instagram videos because he would showcase all these new appliances at home.
Fire.
True.
And, like new washing machines and
That's
coffee
fire.
makers and stuff.
But it's just like the new
Yeah.
smart tech type.
Yeah,
stuff.
new smart. It's lit, man.
That's
He's
fire.
a good personality, but I think the music just didn't grow with me.
Well,
as
I mean,
a person.
he's saying it himself.
Yeah.
And I guess that's maybe to piggyback off last week, we're just saying like, you know, we want to hear artists mature in their music, and it's like maybe it's that sense of him maturing as well. Like I don't think he should feel like he should take everything down if he could, because like that was who you are at that time.
Yeah,
like
I
it's
agree.
fine.
Yeah.
Like, we all grow from it, and like
Yeah.
to me, like I've never wanted to, you know, it's not that I haven't. Like I have definitely taken some older stuff down to my own music, but like it's I think it's cool to just show the growth and the progression as you as an artist.
And
I
for,
think that's sick.
for the
Yeah,
fans as
100%.
well that like really, really loves your music, they want to be able to go back into that album that you released in 2016 because purely they probably have that nostalgic feeling when they're listening back to it.
Yeah.
Well, he's same tier as like Uzi Vert and shit, isn't he?
I would classify him as around
'Cause they're in that
Lil
freestyle.
Uzi.
He's that era, yeah. Well, they'll tell him about because they'll tell him about is that the best XXL freshman? 'Cause
Definitely wasn't.
They all that was the
Denzel Curry was in that one, eh?
yeah, but they defied the odds. That was the one where everyone was like, "Ha!" Look at
Yeah,
these.
they
but then
laughed
they
at
all
everybody.
lost it. It
Yeah.
was like Kodak,
Uzi Vert,
21 Savage.
yeah, 21.
Was Tentacion on that one?
Nah.
I don't know if Cardi was.
No,
I think,
not Cardi
I
wasn't
think
there.
I think Temptation was.
Nah, not with Uzi.
He was in a different one and he did that
Yeah.
fucking like blank, that no beat freestyle. I think his one was after that.
I know.
Well, it might have been the same
I know
year.
Dave East was on this one too.
Yeah, it was like Kodak, Denzel Curry.
21 Savage.
Yeah,
Lil
21.
Yachty, Lil Uzi.
Yeah.
And I remember like
I was aiming for Uzi Vert's verse, bro.
I remember what's his name? 21
Okay.
Savage saying that like who
Oh.
the hell chose this sorry ass beat and I was like, "Oh, shit, bro.
Jeez, this is actually a good XXL freshman.
Who was in it?
He's ready?
Yeah. The freestyle or the cover?
No, this is the whole class.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what they're saying. They're saying it's the best.
Oh, that class was crazy.
So it goes Little Yachty, Designer, Dave East, Denzel Curry, G Herbo, Little Uzi Vert, Little Dicky, Anderson Park, 21 Savage, Kodak Black.
Yeah.
Literally, majority of them
Oh,
have not.
everybody.
Literally, majority like have fallen off.
Yeah.
That's actually a really good class.
I still bump Designer here and there. Timmy Turner.
Bro, G
That shit was hard.
Herbo is hard.
Yeah,
G Herbo's hard.
I've been told that.
Kodak's hard. 21's hard. I'm not an Anderson Park guy, but
I love
he
Anderson
proves
Paak,
to be
man.
getting
He's
bigger and bigger.
enormous, bro.
Fire.
Little
bro.
Dicky, hella successful.
Bro, Lil Dicky,
whenever he
bro.
wants to do something, he's
Denzel Curry?
Denzel
Denzel
Curry.
Curry is
he had
fucking
he
wild,
had a good,
bro.
I know I haven't heard the album, but I've heard only good things about his recent
I
album.
was listening it today.
Is it his album or was it like, because I know that people have done remixes of like some of his like songs and
It was
shit,
an
which is,
album,
like, super
bro.
weird.
It
Oh,
was
yeah,
an
Buzzy.
album that released in March. Like
Yeah.
I found it today and it's tight.
It's got the weird spikies.
It's not like the Denzel Curry that I used to listen to.
Yeah, it's not Nostalgia 64, but
He's got a lot of he's done a lot, bro. He's a very original artist.
especially for Florida.
He's definitely very original. Like he's not comparable. Whatever he's doing at the time is not comparable to what anyone else is
100%.
doing.
He's his own like he's in his own lane.
especially like
And he's got hits. He's got some
Yeah.
big tracks.
He's got
too.
bangers,
When
bro.
you-
100%. I remember hearing Denzel Curry from this song in 2013 called
I know what
Threats.
is it Raider Clan or is it just him?
Yeah, I can't remember, but it was Denzel.
Is it that one with Young Simi?
Yes, with Young Simi and stuff.
Yeah,
bro,
dog.
Threats was dope, man.
Yeah.
And there's this song called "I Ain't With That Shit" with Casey Veggies, Denzel Curry, and it's remixed by
Veggies. I haven't heard the name in so long.
It was a compilation or production by Sir Michael Rocks.
Yeah, true.
Oh, bro, shout out the Cool Kids. What do you mean?
Back in the day, there's got to be like 2013 or 2014, bro. So,
and that beat would have been crazy too.
I haven't heard Casey Veggie's name in so long. He was dope too. Casey Veggie's
was it on the Casey joint?
No, it was the Sir Michael Rocks joint. It was just on YouTube.
Bullshit.
The Cool Kids just dropped something recently too, and it was
they're fire, bro.
I remember Travis P running into Casey Veggies at Coachella.
Bullshit.
And sending us photos of like, yo, this is Casey Veggies, and we were like, yeah, that's tight.
Was he wearing a Carrots t-shirt?
No, it was like one of those.
I hate that.
He was wearing like
Gene's memories.
I swear he was wearing like a cap that had those. You know what? You know when everybody would wear a cap that has like metal shit sticking out of him that spells trill or some shit.
Yeah, fire.
He was wearing something like that, bro. No
Such
lie.
A bad era.
Such a bad
era. Such a bad era.
What
I don't
happened
think
to
I ever had anything like that, but I know it.
Yeah.
What happened to
I did the other bad things that was in that era though too.
Joking.
No. I'm talking about the outfit wise. Like that was.
You would have pulled it. You would have killed it though.
Yeah. I didn't do the spy hats.
But no, man, remember Rob Banks?
Rob Banks is hard.
Yeah.
See,
Freaking Sean still plays him.
Yeah, man. For me, Rob Banks, Denzel Curry, Casey Veggies.
Yeah, all the old
like,
Raider Clan homies
bro,
were fucking hard.
Yeah,
but
man.
what happened to Casey Veggies? He was affiliated with like with Odd Future and shit, and then just went nowhere.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but he was never really in it. Like
but he was just affiliated.
What he reminds me of is like an early like Larry June.
Yeah,
that's what he reminds me of.
You put me on Larry June.
Yeah.
Larry June's hard, bro.
Larry June is hard. Larry June is super hard. And he's like Larry June, all independent, just like a whole different lifestyle. It's like a 100%. Lifestyle brought to hip hop that we haven't seen before.
And everything that he says is just super fucking slick, bro.
Yeah.
Even like his like sayings and shit, bro. He's so hard. Thank you, Supreme.
Yeah.
Good work, Supreme.
Nah, he's dope. But yeah, I mean, it is and it's crazy to hear too, like, you know, him saying like, if I had my masters, you know, I'd take it down. But, you know, I guess it just goes to show you too, you know, like if whatever leverage you can hold with some of your stuff.
What would he?
I'm not an anti-label. Like I think on this podcast I come off a very like anti-label, but I'm not anti-label. I'm just like, do the situation that puts you in the best position.
100%.
That you know you can call the plays yourself
and be aware of what you're signing up for.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
For me, like if that's really what you want to do and you're aware of the hidden clauses and like terms and conditions and whatnot, look, go for it. You know, if you have like your own agenda, if you think you'll have the upper hand by signing a deal, go for it, man. If it means that it's gonna fund your career, you know what I mean. Like go for it. Heaps
of artists hate like their big songs. Like I've talked about this before, but like to hate like whole projects is like super wild to me, especially like because I can't put my pen to paper and like push that shit out, but like it's just wild that like they turned in something and then now he's just like, probably shouldn't have done that. That's fucking super wild to me, especially him too, because so many people were saying he was trash. Well,
it's dope though, because like, you know, it goes to show that these people that are held up on a pedestal like Lil Yachty are just humans as well.
Like, ain't shit.
As much as
flesh and blood.
Really good artists, but you know, it goes to it sort of normalized being a creative in that sort of like level. You know, like because as us now that we're in the grind, we sort of doubt ourselves. Like, you know, maybe what we were doing back then wasn't dope, and you know, even at that level, Yachty still think that. You know, like, and
he could have had like no like creative pull and all of those albums.
He was just saying he was ignorant. Like he said he didn't care. Like to me, he was very
trying to get a bag.
Nah, not even that, bro. I think he leaned way into the hate. Whereas 100%. Like, oh, you're gonna hate, so I'm gonna keep doing this shit, and I'm gonna make it more irritating to you. Yeah, because it worked for him, bro. Like 100%. Everything he did to rattle people worked for him, and it worked in his favor. And that's the thing is like sometimes you realize, you know, you ruffle some feathers, and then eventually when everything's going right, it's all forgotten about all that.
Yeah.
You know, because he was like saying how, you know, I think he was like, he was the one that was saying like Tupac and Biggie are overrated and this and that on, like, you know, and he was very like doing the new age versus the old school, and he was like
he was very
at the
vocal
forefront about it, you know, and like, but it's all to be forgotten now, you know, like I don't think people really mention it too much, you know,
not at all.
But you know, he said a lot of interesting stuff as well though about
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna
a lot of rappers on PJs and a certain lifestyle, and he was just basically saying that can't be all from music.
Yeah,
it's other
you know, other ventures,
which was pretty crazy. Like, you know, like, because, you know, that's what a lot of these young people think, is that this is the like that's everyone can get there, but it's not.
No.
And like some of the people that you see doing it, it's not just music.
Not just music, bro. You see it here in the local scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's tough. Like I was having a chat with Gamirez.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean, and just
shout out to Gamirez.
Shout out to Gamirez, bro. He said that, I think for me, like one of the realest thing. You know, like, you know, obviously a lot of people like artists, you know, they have their side hustles and whatnot. Unfortunately, like, you know, as much as the side hustle is dangerous, you can't expect them to sort of leave that lifestyle for the music, because
especially when the money's not
the
there
money
for the
isn't
music.
there yet for the music. So to be able to fund your career to get there, you gotta sort of like, you know, just work on the side, get your money up there instantly or quicker than usual to fund your music.
Yeah.
And you can't just do like a part-time job and do music part-time.
100%.
It can be a tricky one though, because like once you're in it, it's like it's hard to figure out how to cut either one, because it's just like once the, you know, wherever the money starts stacking up, it starts to just fund the other thing regardless.
Exactly.
Of which other, like, you know, it's not easy.
It's you know, like, I don't know who I saw, but there was this motivational speaker. It's like when you get richer and richer, you sort of like grow this monster inside you that wants to have more and more. So as your wealth grows, your wants and needs for certain things will grow as well. Like whether it comes to like women, clothing, food, or whatever vices that you have.
Well, look at Young Jeezy. Like, he was a millionaire before he started rapping.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, and that's street shit.
Yeah,
you know, and then like I said on the last couple podcasts ago, when T.I. walks in and he's just like sees people counting money while he's rapping and shit, it's like, bro, you can't do both.
Yeah,
you know?
Word.
Same with Gucci Mane too.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, it is hard, and it's a thing that I feel like almost if you're in this, you have to navigate. Like and like if like even technically you have to navigate it in some sort of degree with I mean, we've talked about stuff that's happened in the studio.
100%.
We've talked about stuff that happens in the studio, but there's things to navigate because it's so intertwined.
It is, bro. Like, it's just we live in a small city, in a small scene. Everything is so intertwined that you sort of like maneuver around whatever's going on in the street.
Yeah, these people aren't here for some reason, and then you got to square up like things with other people to make sure they're not here at this time. And
it's always tied into music, like or hip hop, I guess. Like, it stemmed from the 90s.
Oh, bro, there's beef everywhere. What do you mean? Yeah.
100%.
For me, it's just like, just get your money. Like, whatever you do, do the smartest thing to get your money. You know?
So many people, but so many people are outside, bro. Like, straight up, so many people are outside.
Well,
like, it's unbelievable.
For me, it's just like, just stay safe and get your money. You know, like you know, do it in the best means possible where no one has to get hurt or harmed.
100%, man.
And, you know, that's not saying don't do what you're doing or do what you're doing. Or it's like, just do as much as you can, like what you have to do.
Yeah.
Just be smarter about it.
To get your money and make sure, try not to harm everyone.
For sure, for sure.
Because it can be, it's a tricky line to walk, you know?
It is.
But
especially from a place like this small too, because you expect that shit in America like 500%, but like over here, like it sort of sucks that like it's such a small place and all the shit's going down, and like people are like wasting valuable time that are in music for some bullshit. Yeah. Like, oh, I can't go here because of this person.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, or even like, you know, stuff that's happened to people that I know. This person said this. Oh, so I can't fuck with this. Like, you know, it's petty shit, bro. Just guys, get your fucking money, but still, just like music should be fucking another level over your beef shit. Because beef ain't shit. Just chuck that on a skillet and burn that shit.
So in recent news, I don't know if you guys seen this, but J. Cole just signed a new pro basketball
the basketball thing? Yeah, that shit's crazy.
In Canada. And I believe it's a team that Drake part owns.
Yeah, sick, man.
Have you seen the reels? And it's just like when your song comes on, when you get subbed in or some shit. That shit was so hard.
What song was it?
I don't know, but is that the one when Drake was shaking like freaking J. Cole's hand?
I can't remember. I just remember him like running in, and then it was just like, and the meme came up, and I was like, "Yo, that's hard as fuck."
I tell you what, man, he's pretty nice with it. J. Cole's pretty nice with it, man.
Right, he puts a lot of time into it. Like I seen like when the
he's
the
good
doc came out for it, and for the last couple of years, he works out a lot with C. Brickley. He's the guy that works with the NBA players.
Oh, for sure.
So he works out with him like quite frequently.
So is he a coach or just a trainer?
No, he's just a trainer. Like he just helps get people right in the off season. Work on their game, but more like less of the game as a whole, more like individual training to try jump shot and different. Like get them in motion to work on their shooting, work on their jump shot, work on their these types of things. So. I mean, who's got the time, bro? It's not like he's pressed for time.
Nah, he's got.
Those 3-pointers that he was sinking were fucking wild too, bro.
Yeah, he's a shooter. He's nice.
Yeah, man. It just goes to show when you get to that level where you want to be, like, it doesn't stop there. You can still achieve other things.
It'd be cool, like I don't know. If I'm being honest, I don't know if he can get in the NBA just because of his age. But it'd be cool to see him even get to G League.
Yeah.
The G League, which is just the league below NBA.
That would be dope, though, if he makes it to the NBA.
If he did, it'd be cool, but I feel like it'd just be that thing that everyone's like, oh, it's just a marketing thing.
Yeah, and the weird thing is if he comes to NBA and he just doesn't deliver.
Well, like
there's a lot of players that have done that.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, he's not starting at this team. I think he's just like he's coming off the bench, and like if you're at then I don't. You could. You're like the higher you go, the lesser minutes you get. Like,
but it's
higher and higher.
But it's hard that like he's still on the bench.
Yeah.
Like still like coming off the bench.
I mean, he's not. He's good. Like he's good, but it's just like
these dudes have been playing for like their whole life.
Like he's at an age where it's just like you're.
How old is he?
It's father time now.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I'll find out.
Bro, like J. Cole's dope. Chris Brown is dope.
Chris Brown's hard. Or what's that league when it's just like 2-on-2? Oh, 1-on-1?
Oh, wow. J. Cole's 37.
Oh, wow.
Is that all?
Yeah. What do you mean is that all?
Nah, I thought
in basketball, that's like...
Yeah, that's 400
that's
years
almost
old.
like...
In basketball, that's like... A lot of people don't even see 35.
But it's just buzzy. I thought it was like fucking... I thought it was like a lot older than that for some reason.
Bro, I thought he was younger. Like 34, 33 or something.
Yeah, you think he is because he seems like he's around that Drake Kendrick age, but he's a bit older than Drake.
So what? He would have been like what? 29 or 27 during...
I think he was 26, 25 when he got on.
Yeah, for sure. That's tight though. That growth that he's gone through from 26 to now is pretty remarkable,
Yeah, bro. But like it's just true. He's gonna be a shooter, but there's just you can only get so much better at that age.
Yeah,
sure. Like it's not like you can't get more athletic at that age.
100%.
Yeah, 100%. And it'll be a lot harder for you to like play,
especially
a lot
if you're gonna
minutes.
Do tours, shows, and production or handle all these business things on the side.
I just seen he's a headline for this festival in Vegas.
That's the one with like
it's like a 3-day event.
It's like a big one.
I've never heard of this festival before.
Nah, it looks sick though.
It looks brand new.
Conway and shit are on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. True. Yeah, there's a lot of I mean, that's the craziest thing about all this is that the shows are coming and the festivals are coming and there's a lot and there's a lot of names on the bill.
Yeah, and I feel like it's back in full force since the start of the year, and even in Australia, we see a lot of tours happening now and stuff.
Oh, bro, I'm so happy that like gigs are back on. Straight up.
I really wonder if that's gonna be the turning point for music again.
Yeah, I think so.
Cause like to see how many people are willing to come out right now for festivals, and like, bro, a couple of years ago, like before COVID, I don't think you could do all that with the money. But I feel like it's almost like all the acts wanted to come back as well. So there was like some cuts everywhere where it's like, like we get it. It's the first year back, but we want to get the show on the road.
Well, all the shit was like lined up, and then it just slowly got canned each fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know,
it doesn't look like it's gonna happen now.
Yeah,
like it doesn't look like it's gonna happen now at all because there's people already here on tour. There's stuff coming in a couple months.
Bro, there's like heaps of people that like I didn't expect to see in Australia in a really long time.
What shows that have been announced that you want to go to?
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is next year, January.
Or festivals as well, you can
say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So most of mine are gigs. So like Poya's coming soon. Ramirez is coming soon. Listen Out looks sick, but I probably won't get a ticket.
I've never been to a festival,
Bro, festivals are my shit, G.
Nah, I'm opposite. Festivals aren't my thing. Because to me, there's too big of a percentage that aren't there for music.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just, that's not my thing. Like,
yeah, but I don't
go for I'm there for the music.
I'd rather go for the Boiler Room set.
It's more.
Yeah, like I'm there for the music, bro. I'm not there for, like, there's a lot of people there for nothing to do with the music.
Yeah, you get that with anything though. But in saying that too,
not at a show though, bro. Like the difference. I'm talking about the difference. Oh yeah,
when you see them at like the hi-fi.
Like there might be there might be like 5 or 10% people at a show that aren't there just for the show. They were there. Yeah. But like at a festival, it's like 30-40% of people.
Yeah, but
could be not there for.
Let us know what you think. If you guys are festival goers or if you guys are show goers.
Yeah.
Leave a comment down below.
I love both, but like my shit is that like I love, even though I hate like just people in general, like I love being fucked up with 50,000 people.
This is the percentage I'm talking about.
On the same,
he's offended because he's in the 30-40%.
On the same vibe, listening to the same shit. You're gonna get dickheads anywhere.
No one's on the same vibe,
bro.
No one's on my vibe.
How do you not get exhausted?
People are on the same vibe at a festival.
Yeah, but like me and my friends, we're on G.
Man,
no, I love that shit. I love that. Yeah, I love that shit, bro. Like I literally,
like festivals aren't bad. I'm just saying, like I really prefer shows.
When I first moved here, bro, I was going to every single one, every single month.
I hate being hot and sweaty and drunk at the same time.
I love it.
And dealing with drunk people.
Yeah, man.
That are more drunk or react to being drunk.
I want to go to the show, have a couple of drinks, and go sleep, bro. That's you know.
Like, bro,
yeah,
like
a show's so cool. 2 days, bro.
Like a show's so like.
Man, name's lit.
I just feel like this whole, like I feel like that your energy is like more like similar in a show than it is for a festival. Like in terms of the whole audience that's there.
I definitely like seeing like going to like little gigs a lot more than like seeing like single rappers. I rather see them in like Woolly Mammoth or like the Hi-Fi than seeing them at like Eden's Hill and like bigger events and shit. The Tivoli's fire though. Tivoli's fucking goes off.
You know what's crazy too though? Like I just realized this to myself. If you're gonna be an opener, it's way better to be an opener I'd take an opener at a show over a festival. Because like
are they still openers at festivals?
I've always checked out
at 1 p.m. bro. Nobody's there.
Oh yeah, nobody's there.
Yeah, like, but the other thing too, even if people are there, like people just start talking and you're not even there. But at a show, you check something and you start to gain a little bit of respect for them as the opening act as it goes on as the show.
Because a lot of people pull up like early to like gig, like normal gigs, bro.
I remember like it's not a gig, but like a stadium show, like during Drake's tour here in Australia. He had P Rain up on stage, and there was like, bro, there wasn't even a lot of people in the stadium, but he put me on to P Rain. Yeah, you know, like and 2 Chainz was there too.
Yeah, P Rain. Yeah, that for me it was I went to Black and Westside Boogie was an opener, and that made me be like, all right, I'm gonna actually probably check out Westside Boogie
for sure.
And I was like, yeah, nah, Westside Boogie's hard, and like I've noticed for a lot, like anytime I've seen an opening act at a show, I'll give them a chance like afterwards for sure. But like festivals, nah.
And like heaps of my mates, shout out like Scoops and all them, they all Scoops and like fucking Koya Dubs and shit. They all open for like big like dub acts and like big like drum and bass acts. So like we're there pretty early to see their set. So like there's still a lot of people, but like you know. But when the headliner's on, bro, that shit packs in. But yeah, that shit's so fucking sick. Yeah, word. Straight up.
Maybe I just haven't been to the right one, haven't been invited to the right festival. You know
hey, you know what? Next one, that's us.
100%.
Yeah, hit us up. We can do your interviews behind stage, unever defining to
for sure.
At your Listen Out event. Imagine, bro. Imagine you're at Listen Out.
We don't have to imagine. We can make this happen.
One day,
Mark
bro.
our words.
We're gonna manifest it.
Let's try and do it this year.
Right.
It'll be cool, but Manim's probably not going to be able to talk.
I feel like we have the production right now. It's just a matter of pulling strings together. If
we're gonna make it happen. Listen out.
If you know people, man, like promoters, let us know. And
for sure, we'd love to do it, and we'll help. We got a podcast every week. We can hype up the event every week up until the event itself.
Just throwing it out there right now. If we do backstage shit with interviews and stuff, I will do a great job, and I will not be fully pissed until after said interviews, and then I will fucking send it.
That's the only thing is that it's just, especially that's the bad thing with festivals, is that they're so spread out that they don't all come. They literally will come 20, 30 minutes before.
Yeah, do the shit get.
Yeah, and then so it's it's not even a thing you can get it back to back. It's it's like an 8 to 12 hour day of okay, we got all these interviews and we just don't know, but we're willing to do it, for the right.
Maybe we can start small. There's Big Sound in September, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
in
true.
the Valley.
True. True.
Or we can go to those big festivals and just interview all the homegrown people that are on before, because they all usually posted up and shit.
100%.
And we know half of them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
We'll do a fucking great job though. Just throwing that out there.
In other news, I don't know. Do you know who B.Miller is?
I don't. I was about to ask you, who the hell is this guy, and why is his opinion valid?
He loves lists. He does it a lot. But he was a part of the Rap Radar podcast that was with Elliot. You know Elliot Wilson?
I don't.
Okay, so Elliot Wilson and B.Miller, they had their own podcast, Rap Radar, that I believe was a blog at first, but he's been a journalist in the game for a long time.
Oh, radar as in the sonar, RAD.
No, it's called Rap Radar.
Yeah, but is that how radar spelled? I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were on Tidal. They pretty much during the 444, they pretty much were the only ones to have an interview with Jay-Z. Actually, Drake's most recent interview was with them. Oh, do you know the one where Drake's in his house?
Got you.
So B.Miller is one of.
Are they the ones that interviewed Jigga on Instagram or Tidal, and it was just the little sound font thing, and it was a group?
Yeah, Elliot Wilson would have been there. Then, I don't know if B.Dot would be.
That's probably how I know
Elliot Wilson and B.Dot, they get whatever is going on at the time. But so his lists always come out and they always cause controversy, because he's done a lot of these types of things, and he'll do it yearly, and he'll do it so. For the last bit of this episode, we're gonna go through this top 10. So
what is it? Or what's the top 10?
This is the top 10 best rappers of 2022 so far. So I'm guessing what it means to be within that is that for the first 6 months you've been active in some way, and you're not
Oh, so you're not top tier, like lyrical and shit. Is just if you're
it's just top 10.
Yeah, I mean, you probably couldn't. Yeah, it's this year. He's not gonna say West Side Gun probably because he hasn't put out something this year. You know what I mean?
I got
so far. So it's just top 10 best rappers of 2022 so far.
Yeah. Are they in order too?
Yeah, he's ordered it. So I'll do it in order, and then straight afterwards, we'll go on a deep dive on what we agree with, what we disagree with, and who could be there in place of. All right, so number 1, Kendrick Lamar. Number 2, Pusha T. Number 3, J. Cole. Number 4, Kodak Black. Number 5, Boldy James. Number 6, Vince Staples. Number 7, Lil Durk. Number 8, Lil Baby. Number 9, Jack Harlow. Number 10, 21 Savage. And then here we go. Based on skill, performance, and relevance, first 6 months of 2022.
See, that's tough. I feel like 21 Savage being the top 10 is a cop-out because he hasn't done nothing in since January.
You notice Future's not in it.
Yeah, but I'd rather put Future.
That's what I think. I think Future should be in top 10.
Yeah.
He probably had his best album in a long time right now.
The only one I agree with is Boldy. And that's it, just because he's dropped so much shit.
Who else could be in it, though?
What?
Who else could be in it?
Conway?
100%. Since January.
He didn't drop anything this year.
Conway?
When was that?
Yeah, he dropped his latest album.
Why do I think it was
It wasn't December. It was when was it?
Oh, and Benny dropped too.
Yeah, Benny dropped.
That Conway album. When he has
That's the last Eminem.
I don't know who I'd take out. I don't know.
I'll take out Jack Harlow for Conway.
Yeah, he can jump in the bin.
Kendrick should be there.
Yeah,
100%.
Pusha should be there.
I agree
Pusha's there. Pusha's there.
I agree with
100%.
everybody apart from the last two.
Jack Harlow and 21 Savage.
Yeah, man, because Jack Harlow's album was shit.
I know the one I agree with that I think maybe used to wouldn't is Vince Staples.
I like.
No, Vince Staples has to be there. That album was good.
Okay, well that's a surprise.
What do you mean? Vince Staples is fire.
Yeah, but I didn't know like for me, I know. Was it this year or last year? Bro, I'm so bad with when album. The Vince Staples album, I was saying it was like I think that was last year.
Was it last year?
That was that Ramona's.
No, that's the self-titled one, but he's done Ramona Park Broke My Heart is the most recent one.
That was hard.
But no, I'm just saying I'm not saying I'm surprised you got because I think I'm like messing with Vince Staples more than anyone right now because I think he's really found his sound and like I'm just. What I don't want, because I know he's getting a lot of opportunities outside of music, is like now that he's found his groove, I don't want him to. I want him to stay in the groove.
Yeah, keep rapping.
Keep putting out stuff. Cause I feel like, bro, this dude only puts out good albums. Vince Staples only puts out good albums.
I agree.
Yeah, and that Bay Area sounding one, what is it? The FM.
Yeah, FM.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck.
Bro, he doesn't miss on albums.
Nah, he's on.
He has a good catalog.
Is it Fish in a Barrel? Oh, the Fish.
Yeah,
Big Fish Theory.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck too.
Yeah, he's good.
Even like the one before that, and with like North on it, and like
Summertime.
Summertime 06.
Yeah.
Nah, Senorita.
Yeah, that's.
And it sounded like Future, bro. That shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah. Nah, okay, so that's good. So we agree on Kendrick. We agree on Pusha. We agree on Cole. Do we agree on Cole?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he hasn't done a lot. His album dropped like what, last year?
Yeah, but his feature verse has been crazy.
Yeah, bro, with Bia.
All right. What about Kodak?
Nah.
Yeah, 100%.
Was his album good?
Oh, when did it drop?
It dropped recently.
I haven't listened to Kodak.
Well, he had the verses on Kendrick's joint.
I'm not gonna.
So.
Oh, actually, no. I think Sean was showing me some of that new Boldy. I just been sleeping.
No, Boldy's hard because Boldy's released like I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know he's been jumping a lot. I just been out of touch.
I'm pretty sure it's 3, and the last one was with Real Bad Man, and he sounds like the Alchemist, but he owns his own clothing label called The Real Bad Man.
You guys put me on Boldy James, bro.
And then before that, it was one with Alchemist that I've got that me and Scoops bought merch for, and the one before that was. I can't remember, but I know he's dropped.
Bo Jackson.
We caught Bojack, and then there was one one before that as well.
Yeah,
but yeah, Boldy's on.
Lil Durk and Lil Baby need to be there.
Oh, 100%. They're gonna stay there, G.
Bro, because we do this podcast, I check out the chat. Bro, Lil Durk is selling units still.
Yeah. Is he?
Of the album, yeah.
Urge on the album.
And it's not on like some hip hop, it's like on the charts. Like he's selling units.
Was that Hollywood? Is it Broadway Girls?
Yeah.
That's a fucking banger, G. What do you mean?
Bro. See, there's this trend of country singers hopping on trap beats and it's banging, bro. It's banging.
Bro, and he killed that fucking tune, bro. Like, that was the one that straight away I was just like, yeah, this is a banger.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, bro.
It's tight. Bro, that album is still dope, man.
I thought he said brown-haired girls until I said the name of it and said Broadway girls. And I was like, oh, fuck, I'm wrong.
I've just been listening, and I've just been listening to Lil Baby nonstop lately.
Yeah, Lil Baby's crazy.
The album's coming soon.
I want another Lil Baby album, bro. Bro, like, what's that single, In a Minute?
Yeah,
How hard is that song?
Bro, with the sample too.
The video?
The sample too.
Oh, man. Lil Baby can't miss right now, bro.
I mean, Jack Harlow has a case for being in there.
He does, but, man, I really did not like that.
What, because of TikToks? Because of TikToks?
You were nice on the review. Let's be real. You were nice on the review.
You said you loved them.
It's dope, but like,
you said it with your own lips.
But nah, look,
Pause.
it just didn't age. Like it's just forgotten. It's like one play and it's just like. Nah.
Well, we predicted that with what was coming around it too.
I watched so many like food reels, bro, of like people like making like healthy food and shit, and they're all fucking. It's all glamorous.
Yeah.
And I hate it, bro.
I tell you what.
But the thing is, what you have to realize with social media, and this is what the social media like gurus tell you. use trending audio.
Oh yeah, I know.
So it's not even like
I know exactly what it is.
That's the weirdest thing too,
I know exactly
right?
what
Like,
it is.
the label. Oh man, see.
Don't
Here he goes. Don't go down that rabbit hole, my G.
Like, bro, the labels say, yo, we need you to push this on TikTok because that's what's gonna make this song go, right? But everyone does in terms of social media. The advice is just get trending audio. So it's not even like curating a TikTok song. It's like literally like it just
Copy
gets a
and
little
paste.
bit trending, and then it's not as big as it really is. It's just that the thing is for exposure.
Yeah.
No matter if you're talking about like anything, you just put the trending audio because then it gives it a boost, and it might not even be related to the thing, but then it just makes the record seem bigger than what it actually is, and it's not really that big. It's just
and
the
like,
trending audio that helps you get reach on a social media.
And if you think about it too, like if you hear that same song on like 7 videos that you've watched, you're gonna remember that fucking hook.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter what the videos are gonna do. It doesn't matter if it's a dog video or like fucking like food and shit. You're gonna remember it if you listen to it 7 times, if you hear it 7 times or 17
money
times.
don't jiggle.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, Hank Trill's fire. Hank Trill's
fold.
Hank Trill's fire. What do you mean?
Oh man,
He's hard.
Yeah, like, but
It's tough.
I mean, yeah, I think just, and then who was 10th? 21 Savage.
Hold up, go back to the TikTok thing though. The only I think there's one guy in Australia that I think really profited
Here we
of
go.
TikTok.
Oh, no,
and it's Asher. aka Oliver Cronin from Sydney.
Okay.
Man, this man is active on his TikTok. He makes songs like I think every day for TikTok, like on TikTok.
True.
And he released this single called "Boys Don't Cry."
Yeah.
and I actually really like the song.
Yeah.
And it's,
Do you like the song or do you like the TikTok until you hear the actual song?
I like the song, but in my head, I'm kind of like, okay, this guy is smart with his writing because I can hear it as a TikTok song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's doing numbers.
Well, that's what people make TikTok songs now.
Yeah.
Being real.
It's doing numbers, man. And I think that's the only guy that I've seen profited from like being consistent on TikTok. You know?
Can you sing us 3 bars? No, I'm just kidding.
Man, TikTok's such a tricky one. Like, I've just never.
Nah, my name's not on it.
I don't get on it to. I really just post our clips.
Reels are real.
I just come in, get our clips up, annoy everyone with our opinions.
You don't want to hear like my money don't jiggle. They
right.
fold.
But I don't know. I don't really know. You know, and I don't feel like investing the time into like for TikTok to find the things that I'd like.
Yeah.
And it's bad enough that I'm on Reels, bro. And I sit on Reels like fucking like a lot. Like, I'll find one dude that does like, I'll find one one page that does like nice food, like easy food things. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I need something new to make. And I'll just sit there for like fucking 2 hours, bro, watching these cunts like make food.
That's why TikTok won.
That's not TikTok on
No,
like Reels, but it's the
that's-
same shit.
that's-
It's the same shit.
They did it because TikTok, that was the formula on TikTok, and then they're like, oh, okay, this works.
It's wild, bro.
Hey, we're doing well on Reels, so shout out Reels.
Shout out Reels, shout out to Short. Like, you know,
Shout
check
out
out our
New Burrito
long form
Bills.
content. You know, subscribe to our YouTube. Shout out to everyone that's viewing us on YouTube and subscribe. Shout out to everyone listening to us on all the streaming platforms. Follow us.
Our full length episodes are way better than our Reels. Just letting you guys know, because you only get a snippet of like our insight into like this good shit.
On some funny stuff too. Like, it's just so funny for people to reply so with a heavy heart when it's like you should probably check out the whole episode to get the full context, because like a lot of people comment on the stuff we're talking about and they're just like, they'll say something like, but if you watch the episode, you like get a bit more of an understanding.
Yeah, we're not haters.
Because we go in depth.
Yeah,
We read between 3 lines, not just 1 line.
it's fine, you know, it's fine. Thanks to everyone as well, though, that's been showing love to the episodes and, you know, saying, yo, keep up what you're doing.
Shout out my stepson for commenting on every reel that we have.
Bronson. This guy. He's funny. Shout out to Amar and Caleb.
Yeah, they really want to hop on, bro.
Yeah, if you
Caleb's next, G.
let us know who you'd like as guests. Let us know if you want to be a guest. I was thinking of doing this thing, right, where we bring up a new segment, and it's called Hot Takes.
Yeah.
And we can go around the room all 4 of us can do one hot take, but it's not to be discussed. It's just to have the hot take.
Yeah.
You know, everyone can react like how they, but it's not a vocal conversation about it. So like,
it's just a claim.
So like, Dead Skin can be like,
I love
so and so is the or so and so is the most overrated artist, like rapper of all time, or this and then but we can't say anything.
Yeah.
And then we'll have someone voice message their hot take, and we'll pick out one to play. And if you choose to be anonymous for your hot take, then you
if you want to be a coward.
If you want to be named as who you are, then we'll do it, and then we'll give our opinion on your hot take.
Yeah,
we'll probably. But we're not gonna give an opinion on each other's. We're just doing it so that you don't feel like you're exposed and we haven't exposed ourselves.
100%.
That'll be
Pause. Sick. But yeah, I keep sniffling, but bro, it's never been this cold in Brisbane. I swear on my life.
I can't even tell you're sniffling, mate.
I can hear it in my headphones. I feel bad for Keegan and anyone that's going to watch this episode.
Just bleep it out, Keegan.
Yeah, bro. It's going to bleep every 3 seconds.
Bro, it sucks. I regret not having warm clothes. You don't realize you need warm clothes until it's cold.
Don't get me started. Bro,
and I don't own beanies. I've got one hoodie.
I have all these jackets that I realize like don't fit me anymore.
Bro, right?
And it's like the worst part about it is it's not like...
What size are they?
I actually hit you up.
Yo.
Because it's not even like a thing of, like, it's not even, it's like my shoulders. And I haven't been working out or anything. It's not like anything like that. It's just like literally, and I know I can't do anything. Like, it's not like I can get in shape to wear them. They just don't fit anymore.
Hey, bro, it's the same as me, bro.
Your frame is way different though now.
Pause.
Oh, wow. Let me back that truck up. That's a hot take.
Back that truck up. Come on, you gotta chill.
Wow. Stop talking, bro. Gee whiz. Wow.
These fucking guys are just connecting the dots.
5 minutes in the corner, bro. 5
Sin bin.
Bro, this guy, he's making up for bills. He's making up for bills being
Pause
gone. G. Bro.
I'm just letting you know, G.
Nah.
You're looking good, G.
I'm the same though. Like, bro, when I used to buy hella clothes, I was maybe like size 28 to 30, bro.
Yeah,
right now, man's around 32, 34, man.
Yeah.
Freaking shoulder wide as
fucking
hell.
jacked.
Yeah.
Bro, can't fit nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I've been alright with pants. It's just that's what I mean. It's just the jackets and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
man, it's tough.
Which sucks because it's like, you don't feel like you need to update that here because it just doesn't get that cold that often. But bro, I've never felt it be this like. It was winter a week ago, bro, and I've never seen like single digits,
bro,
so often every single day, bro.
And it came up real fast too, bro. It's fucking wild.
I was saying last winter and the winter before, it felt like winter wasn't cold.
Yeah.
But this year is just sort of different, bro.
And like I said, bro, it's fucked up when you realize that you don't have enough warm clothes until like the last minute, and then you're sitting there being
shout out to Starter that
man. Shout out Starter
keeping me right.
Shout out Uncle.
Shout out Starter.
Shop for the hats that I don't have to beg for.
I don't know.
Shout out Starter. No.
You know who you are, bro. Shout out Starter. You see me out here.
I'm wearing the shoes too, bro.
Yeah. I ain't gonna flex that.
But the shoes ain't even.
You can't even buy this anymore. You can't get these anymore. I don't want to do that to you.
Them shits are deleted.
Yeah.
Wait for the next joints. The next joints are hard too.
Yeah. These are the banned ones. I can't even put it in here.
Because we'll get banned.
Yeah, it gets sued.
That's like when we talk about Voldemort.
Yeah. Can't talk about Voldemort. Can't show my shoes.
Yeah, man.
Look at this PC world, bro.
Yeah, it's a hard life.
PC world we're in, bro.
It's hard life.
Art be art, man.
Gene can only wear unbranded clothes now.
I know.
Crazy.
Unfortunately.
Really? Why?
Nah, I'm playing.
Something too. But I just be doing that anyway.
Yeah, man.
Unless they're showing love like Starter and taking care of the boy, then you gotta pay to get a shirt on this. Otherwise, it's the plain white tee or Starter. That's about it for me.
And you gotta rep one of your favorite rappers.
There you go.
Shout out N to the E to the RVE.
There you go.
Dead ass.
We gotta
Moves
get
different.
him on too. We gotta get
Moves
Nerve
different.
On too. Shout out to Nerve. But I guess we're here at our segment now in rotation.
In rotation.
So
yeah, I'm thinking like, what is in my rotation?
So who would like to start? Yeah, it sounds like you already.
No, you go first.
No, you go.
Listen to Boldy James's new joint. I don't know if
Oh, is it new? It's
yeah.
brand new.
It's not like
Couple
super
weeks,
new.
couple
Yeah.
weeks.
It's probably three or four. Oh no, wait. Nah, I got one. Ricky Hyde and featuring
BSF.
Ricky Hyde featuring
Shout out BSF.
Ricky Hyde and Rome Streets. The song's called POZA, so I think it says Pausa.
Yeah, word.
So that shit's hard as fuck, but just heavy on like Rome Streets. But he's hard as fuck. He's a bad man. He's a bad man, bro. Like I'm talking like the grimiest raps with multiple bars. Like he's got another song on the Boldy joint, and he says like pill pressing while pressing N-word, but it's just Rome Streets is next. He's got an album coming out like
Where's he from?
I think he's
from Thing as well. Yeah, he's from Buffalo.
Buffalo.
As well. Yeah,
and they've like recently signed him. I'm talking like last year, signed him, and he's got a Griselda album coming out soon. So keep your eyes watched. And he's got shit with DJ Muggs. So that's how I found about him.
Muggs. Well, with my one, man, I've been listening to this song called "Last Last" by Burna Boy. I can't
Was
get
it a
away
song
from
you
it,
played?
Bro. It was the one that Wise was referencing
yeah.
when he was mixing.
Yep.
Bro, this song is so dope. Like the rhythm, Afro rhythm, and Burna Boy's song.
He's on, bro.
He's too good.
He's on, bro.
Just like
I feel like he still has another level to tap.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he can be like he's massive now, but I feel like he has room to be bigger.
Bro,
even.
the reason why I love this song is about his last relationship.
True.
But with the Afro rhythm and the way he sung this song,
Was a happy.
it made it sound beautiful.
Yeah.
And he was just saying that he needs Igbo and Chayo, which is he needs weed and alcohol.
Yeah, true.
And the video is just him and his homies, and it's tough. Like you gotta check it out.
And he had songs on like fucking like the Lion King.
Bro, I don't know why
soundtrack, which is
people
wild.
aren't getting him feature on more stuff.
Yeah, man. Maybe he doesn't do a lot of features.
Maybe he's just keen
why not?
staying in his lane.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's turning down some because I just don't see how a lot of these artists aren't hitting him for a feature.
He sold at the Madison Square Garden, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
Surely Drake would have tried to get him on a song. Drake being Drake.
yeah, but I think Burna Boy doesn't need Drake.
Yeah, but
yeah,
no,
Burna Boy
not-
don't need anyone.
No,
but I would be
don't
trying.
need Drake,
Yeah.
but like Drake's usually one of those people that like jumps
Yeah.
on that shit like
So he
super like
So he
fast.
just like switch to Wizkid.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Drake will bite his flow and do it better than him.
Yeah, so mine's just Little Baby. I said it before. I just been playing Little Baby.
Songs,
Wow.
like
the one that's like hard.
Bro, the one that I like that keeps coming on when I hit shuffle, I'm like, this song is hard as the Woe one.
Whoa.
Yeah, hard and well, yeah.
That beat is
But
so
even
hard.
bro, his flow and like just how he's in the pocket
Yeah.
is crazy, bro. Like honestly, he's just got. I just.
Tough.
We're just nowhere near where he's gonna end up being,
Tough,
bro.
man.
He's. We'll look back. In 2-3 years, he'll be even bigger, bro.
I think so. He's just warming up. He's definitely one of my main references for mixing.
Like, yeah. Oh, he's like, bro. What is the effects that he uses on his vocals?
Nothing.
Really?
Just dry, bro. It's probably like
He's just got such
bro,
a good voice. Then.
he's probably got he's got analog like Pool Tech, like EQs into a Tube Tech CL1B, and they're probably using like
here you go, guys.
they're
This is
probably
the-
using like a C800G microphone that captures like crazy bottom end. And I actually was watching his engineer.
We should probably do this more so people really
Bro.
can get their knowledge that they need.
100%. I was watching his engineer do the tutorial on how to mix his vocals.
True.
And he was just saying that literally, yeah, it was a like C800G into a Pool Tech into a Tube Tech CL1B, and you can see the processing on Pro Tools. There wasn't a lot of effects going on. Like the compression was only doing like negative 2 or 3 gain reduction. And less is more, because what the engineer said is in Atlanta, the sound is just more raw and just dirty. So it doesn't need
It
to
has
be
to
perfect.
stay like that. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just crazy, bro.
Yeah, but once you have a good mic, bro, you don't need a lot of processing. And
Right.
People can do a lot with like shitty mics too. There's a lot of stuff that you can like put
100%,
into it, but yeah.
for sure. But like, it's just easier when you have like good quality mic, good
shit.
treated room, man. So that's why you come to 6 Degrees Studios.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah.
6 Degrees Studios, Rush Hour Studios.
100%.
But yeah, nah, like Lil Baby, I just think, I don't know, it's still weird. Like, even though he's the biggest he's ever been, I still think there's still too many people sleeping on him.
For sure.
You know, that's what I
Well,
think.
I'm gonna fucking listen to that song that you said.
Yeah,
Bro,
you gotta listen, just
on the way home.
hit his music on shuffle.
I literally thought he was gone. Like, after, like, Harder Than Hard, like, I haven't really heard. Oh, actually, Street Gossip, when that album came out, that was dope, but I didn't know people really mess with him like that.
It's just like, he just kills the features.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he goes toe to toe with Drake.
Yeah, 100%.
And on, like, for me, there's been songs that he's done with Drake where he's been outshined Drake.
And also,
and anytime he's been on like, Drake hasn't outshined him.
Yeah. And that's what they were saying with Academics and Lil Yachty in that interview. Lil Baby's the one that can stand toe to toe with Drake.
Yeah.
And it's when I think there's also a shift when it comes to how music sound these days in terms of like top 10 like Billboard charts. Yeah. Like you would, if you look back 5 years ago, we had a lot of Travis Scott's The Future and a whole lot of reverbs going around in their vocals and the production. But I feel what I've been noticing in the last couple of years, it's all about drier vocals. But like, so you can hear all the emotions that they have. Like you listen to Jack Harlow, Drake, listen to Future. Yeah. Even Future is using less reverb these days. Yeah. And like Lil Baby, like less, little to no reverb. Yeah. You know? And I think that's where the music is leaning towards is a whole lot of cleaner and simple sounds. Like even with the production, like Lil Baby beats are so simple.
Oh you know? So Lil Baby's hard. Lil Baby's hard. I ain't even gonna say nothing else about that.
One of the hardest.
Any closing remarks, guys?
Listen to Griselda.
Get his face.
Bro, you're crying.
Nah, my contacts are all fucky at the moment. So like one of the I need to buy a new one. So like if anybody wants, if any contact,
I'm leaving that still.
If any,
he's using it.
This is a Griselda.
If any contact lens fucking brands want to sponsor me right now, like I'd really appreciate it.
With a tear, running down my eye.
Yeah. He's got a daily, but he's been using it for a whole week.
Yeah. Nah, they're actually a monthly, and they've been in longer than a month. But
man,
because times are hard for dead skin.
Listen to Griselda.
I still dress well, but clip that.
Next week I want you to rock with the glasses.
No, I'm buying new ones like literally tomorrow because I can't handle this anymore.
That's gonna be on a West Side Gun on a West Side Gun track.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you dead, like looking like you're crying and staring right into the mirror like this and saying, "Listen to Griselda."
Yeah, there's a sample. That's for Conway.
That's definitely a sample.
That's for free.
Nah, West needs to.
Uncle's got it. Uncle's got it.
I got no closing remarks. Hopefully we'll be back again next week with Bills. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. Share us around. Make sure you follow us on all the streaming platforms where our podcast is hosted. And shout out to Keegan.
Shout out Keegan.
Big dog again.
Check out his YouTube channel. He's actually
new video out on Keegan Byrne. Go to his YouTube channel.
Amazing.
Check his Instagram because he dresses well and he takes good photos.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he's handsome.
Anyways, before I let you go,
what have you got?
Give you a little gift.
What have you got?
From my pocket.
What have you got?
What's that?